Obviously, y'all haven't seen me in a couple days, but I'm back. But I just wanted to set the record straight today because of some issues that I'm having with some players. There are some players, and as we all know, they are tryhards. And what they do is they go and they buy what they call scuff controllers or a modded controller, and they play, and they say that it's not cheating, but from what I know, PlayStation really, if they find out that you're using it, and because of the reason why you top in the game is because you're using a modded controller or a scuff controller. Like, come on, I use a regular controller as in the one that came with my system. I've had PlayStation since about December. I had got it, and I switched over. Well, I'm not gonna say I switched over, because my Xbox One actually is in repair right now. But I did, I was kind of skeptical at first switching over to PS4, because PS4, I've always been an Xbox player, but PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, I had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I never had a PlayStation 3. That really wasn't interested in PlayStation because I felt like Xbox had better games, which they do have better games, because there's games that I can't even play on the PlayStation that they have on the Xbox that I wish that they would have for the PlayStation. So, with that being said, I switched over to PlayStation. I'm really a Xbox fan. But when I switched over to here, I find that there are more players who cheat than the Xbox people. So, if you feel like I'm an asshole for leaving the game, and because my streak is 650, most of the time I have a streak because I play with a good group of people, and I'll get wins, and I would refuse to play with randoms. But when I do play with randoms, I will leave the game unless I win. If I win, I win, because I'm gonna go in hard. I'm gonna go over 20 kills each time, and I'm always gonna be at the top of the leaderboard on my team. And then there's always gonna be people underneath me who are randoms that can't even top over 500 for the game. And instead of them leaving the game, they stay and still mess up the game, and it's like they don't give a fuck that they're losing, but I give a crap that I lose. I don't give a damn about how anybody else feel about, oh, she's leaving the fucking game. If I'm leaving the game, then don't fuck with me. Like, if you feel like I'm not on your wavelength or whatever, and that's something that you don't want to do, don't play with me. Fuck you. Go play by yourself or play with your other friends. There's too many people. Hey, be quiet. Shh. There's too many people that play this game for me to be worried about a certain group of people. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just now started broadcasting, and if you want to unsubscribe or whatever, I don't give a fuck about how many subscribers I have. I don't have a fucking big head. I don't have to have a whole bunch of subscribers. I do me, and that's point blank period. So if y'all don't, dig that, then you don't have to watch, and you don't have to comment. You don't have to say shit. Just go about your day and do what you do. Leave me the hell alone. Let me do me. Hold on. Yo. Sure, not yet, because Tim ain't back yet. Yeah, I went to go do something real quick. But when he I'm gonna see what's up though. I'm gonna see what he wanna do. Alright, I'll let you know what's up. Alright, bro. Yeah, my bad, though. But, like I said, I don't give a damn. You want to unsubscribe? Go unsubscribe. Just don't be hating on me. Don't hate, because you can have your streak just as good as mine. Anybody can have their streak just this good. It's all about either you're going to be an asshole, which assholes do, would just be dashboarding, which I don't just dashboard just to dashboard. Nah, I don't just do that. That's not me. Or the second option is just to play, and you see that people are cheating, you leave the game. If I'm winning, and this is what a lot of players have been doing, I will be winning over 10 to 20 kills, they'll be behind. And then all of a sudden, you're not able to shoot these people, and then they come back and they end up winning the game. And then you're like, how the fuck did they come back in the game when they were just down by 20, and during the whole game they were struggling to even get kills? So that's called putting the lag switch on. I know a lot of hackers, they know how to fuck with the network and shit like that. That's what they do. They sit at home all fucking day and they play with shit, and you know what I mean? Just like, I'm gonna call out this dude, because I really don't like him, because he ain't nothing but a cheater, and he's even admitted that he uses a scuffed and modded controller. So if you use a scuffed and modded controller, you're a cheater. So K3, the Korean Savage, the one that's #1 on the leaderboards, which Activision and Call of Duty need to look into, is that he's cheating. And anybody could tell that he's cheating. Like, come on now. You watch his videos? Like, I've seen his videos. I'm like, no fucking way. And then I have a video of him and he plays me, and I don't know how the heck it happened, but it ended up 9 versus 2, and I had my last video before this actually shows me talking to him, and he came into the lobby, and he was saying, you have a 650 streak, I really don't want to play you. And I was kind of upset, because all of a sudden they start the game with 2 versus 6. You know what I mean? You don't start, the game ain't supposed to start a game unless there's a certain amount of people in that game. Unless we start the game and it starts with 4 or 5 people on your team, and then when you get to the next screen, you decide you don't want to play. Then you leave. I mean, that's different. Then they'll continue the game, but you got 2 people just playing. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm supposed to let you whoop my ass, and with just 2 people versus, like, every time I responded, and anybody look at the video, and every time I responded, anytime I went anywhere, how the fuck did this dude know? I had Cold-Blooded, I had Blind Eye, and I had what's that the other shit that you ain't supposed to be able to see a nigga at all. Like, as long as you have all these perks set up, they're not supposed to see you. There's nothing that they can do to be able to see where you are, unless you have unless they got the pulsar thing taken, off on the thing, and then they can see you. But that's only for a quick second. They can't see you from far across the map and then run to you and know exactly where the hell you was at, because obviously I had to sit on my butt for a while, just because I'm sitting here getting bombarded by one person and then bombarded by the next person. I couldn't even respond. So it is what it is. He sucks. Yo, he really do. Like, I'm pretty sure when he was an MP11, his record was not as good as mine. So he's had more. The only difference between me and him is that he's had more time playing the game, because he'll sit there and tell you that's all he freaking do. Like, does he even have a life? Like, outside of sitting playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 all fucking days, like, the dude is fucking lame as fuck. And if Activision wants to to sponsor somebody. If Call of Duty want to sponsor somebody, if YouTube wants to sponsor somebody, anybody want to sponsor somebody, they need to sponsor people who are using real controllers, people who are playing honestly, people who put in work, and their work isn't being noticed because other people are sitting there trying to outshine them because they're cheating. Well, enough with my rant. I'm gonna go ahead and whoop on some ass. And if y'all wanna join, hit me up. Stop being little bitches, yo, and play with a real G, yo.
Grab your gear. Saber team needs you.
You doing it too, huh? Yeah.
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah, you got to be doing something real quick. I'm not. I'll wait for you.
You okay? Yeah.
They have every freaking week. They have like these stupid ass contracts. You get a handgun hat contains one rare or better handgun. The fuck. Then you just get 15,000 mission team for Orion. Like, who cares about that shit? Wow. That shit is lame.
Yeah. Smell good, yeah. Flowers.
Fire.
Flowers.
Fire.
Ooh. Flowers.